Welcome. It's Susan Taylor Shire, Soul Mastery and Treasure Chest Tuesday. This is your weekly infusion of wisdom, love, support, community, connection, and so much more. Whatever it is that fills your tank, your guidance is here to assist you with that. And I am speaking right now, but it's a wonderful opportunity for your guidance to be with you through the portal that we're opening because of this time together. And I'm sure I'm not the only one saying what a time we are in. So, yes, there's a lot of the vibration of fear in the air. It's collective. There's no escaping it. It's going to have an impact on us. It's a vibration. And I want to help you to be able to navigate that with as much grace and ease as possible. So, what I'm noticing more and more is that the greatest fear that we're all touching into, and we have the whole spectrum from denial to panic coming up to everything in between, but the greatest fear comes from two things. One is a feeling of being out of control, right? Out of control, especially since we're all in quarantine lockdown, right? And if we're all in quarantine lockdown, then there's a sense that we have no control over our life, our day-to-day existence. Oh, that can feel pretty strangling, can't it? I have no control. And here I am in Southern California, and we don't have a lot of restrictions. I'm not saying right now, but in terms of we have beautiful weather, blue skies, the ocean is nearby. Well, when they closed the beaches officially, I was like, what? Anyway, we all have the scenarios. Okay, so we're working with this outer quarantine, this outer world, but really what's being connected in more for us is the deeper fears, the past life fears, the out of control fears that we have. And I'm going to keep saying, but we'll be talking more of that in my immersion starting this Thursday on strengthening your guided connection in this time of accelerated fear and change. But this fear of being out of control is insidious because that is what puts us in a place of, I don't know what's happening. And I don't know if anyone knows what's happening. And if no one knows what's happening, who is going to get us out of this? In the past, there have always been the feeling that somebody, whether it was a ruler in past lives, or a government, or a father figure, or a father or mother that said, I'm here for you. This will work itself out. But we don't have that sense of feeling in the same way anymore because this virus really is, the biggest virus is the fear. Absolutely. And that is what's causing the constriction and the immune system shutdown and the deaths is the virus of fear, in fact, way bigger than the physical virus. What activates the physical virus? Fear, right? That's just how it works. Okay, in this situation, probably in most of them. Anyway, so another piece of that, we're just doing brief things right now. Another huge piece of that is the what if virus, which is the fear. What if? What if my job doesn't come back? What if I'm not able to go back to work? What if this goes on forever? What if? You know how to complete that sentence, I'm sure. Your what if, which is a future fear of what could happen in the future. So I want to help you be able to rein that in. Because yes, we all know we only have the present moment, but we forget that when fear comes in. And the feeling is that down the road it could get worse, or what if I do get sick, or all of that. And you could say, well, we need to be smart about that. Absolutely. That is why we are all following the quarantine, because we're being smart. Washing hands, all of that. We're being smart. This is true wisdom. And what goes on inside when we're in our isolation and all of that is what we're doing to either quell the whole virus or keep it going and alive. Bottom line. So what we do in this time is paramount. So what if? Let's change that, because fear, you know, is a very easy vibration to go into. Simple, easy. Remember that phrase, when they go low, I go high, or we go high? Going low is going into fear. I'm not judging it. I'm just saying it's very easy to go into. There is no problem going into fear. We can all do that. How do we transform that fear? How do we go into a higher place without doing spiritual bypass? That's the point. So let's come up with some very simple situations that we all have right now. And one of my favorites is the grocery store, because we're all having to go to the grocery store. Yes, some of you are ordering online and not going out at all. I understand that, but everyone's having to work with the whole matter of groceries and needing others to make our lives work. We need the toilet paper, but we need the suppliers of the toilet paper. So we all need other people. And this is all part of the fact that we are in this together. So imagine you go to the grocery store and you're all like, oh no, I'm going to go to the grocery store and all these people are going to infect me and it's going to be terrible. And I'm afraid if anyone sneezes or coughs, I'm screwed for life. Right? So we go into this, what if this happens and what if that happens, and go in with constriction and go in with fear. And here we are saying we're all in this together. Isn't it a wonderful time that we're connecting worldwide unity? But then our actions show that we feel terrified of people, places, and things. Terrified of the invisible enemy in the world, and terrified of other people and our lack of control around other people, right? These are small practical things we can do, we can change to make this all work for us. And that's what I want. I want this to be a creative time for you, even as we're going through this, what we're calling pandemic, which just means that everybody's in it. Okay? So we can make the most of it in changing the way we look at things. So instead of going into low, what if horrible things happen, and what if the economy crashes, and what if my job doesn't happen, and what if I don't have money for the next 6 months, and la 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 la, what can you do to say what if in a spirit of awe and wonder? A spirit of curiosity and wonder. That is a much higher vibration. The magic is the opposite of fear. Yes, we say love is, but magic is also. That feeling of, oh, I can't wait to see what I'm going to create today in my time of isolation. I can't wait to see what I'm going to create when I go to the grocery store. I can't wait to see what I'm going to create around whatever your situation is. Finding another solution besides going to the beach. Whatever that is, I know that's not many people are in that situation, but that's mine. What is my creative situation and outlet? What am I going to create now? What if I could create all sorts of innovative solutions? Isn't that what we want in the world right now? We want innovative solutions for viruses, for the medical system, for the economic system, for global crisis, climate change. We want innovation. How are we going to contribute to that? We are going to be innovative right now in the situations we have and we are in, correct? Yeah, that's how we do it. What if I went to the grocery store, which I do, and I thank all the people in the grocery store for being there, and I get to go to a farmer's market around here, a couple of them, 3 of them, because I love them. I thank everyone for what they're doing, putting themselves out. It's a win-win for everyone, right? So putting themselves out, and I thank them. That's a vibration of gratitude and of a sense of creating an innovative way to do things, because everyone else around me is like, oh, here I go to the grocery store, look out, kind of thing. Now, yes, we need to be wise, but let's get creative, keep our vibration high in awe and wonder and inspiration, even as we walk in the world, we're in our homes, all of that, to counteract the fear and transform the fear. So I have brought a little candle today. Ta-da! Can you see it? And I'm going to hold it for a minute here, because one of the things that you can do in a moment when you're feeling that worry bug of what if, and oh my gosh, and it's all unknown, which means when we feel it's unknown and we don't have any control, we go into what if, don't we? Yeah, we go into worst case scenario. We dive down into that lower vibration. Instead of going, wow, I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know. But I know there's something larger that I'm connected to that is here for me and helping make this all work really well. So I want you to see this flame. I want you to imagine this flame in your root chakra, second chakra, third chakra, your abdominal area. Just imagine it. And if you can't get it inside, tattoo it on the outside, that there's a flame there. And let the flame be dancing. Let that flame be dancing. You can look at this flame and imagine it, which can be very helpful. Let it dance inside you. And then feel yourself where there's a constriction or a fear in your body. And remember, it is a vibrational world. It is in the atmosphere right now. So we're all holding a sense of uncertainty. That is a fear, an uncertainty. So feel that uncertainty. Maybe it's just a wavelength. Maybe it's just a sensation. Feel that in your body right now. It's a foreign element, isn't it? It's like, wow, this is like not something I'm used to. It's just sitting there like fight or flight, uncertainty. Wow, and it's just moving my whole energy field. And notice that's the time we're in right now, and we can do something creative about that. So you're going to put this flame inside. And this flame represents life eternal, the known, the fire burning brightly to bring you everything you need, to bring you the vibration of life, which is what we need to create from. Fear is a lack of life vibration. As you put this flame within you, let it spread. Take a few deep breaths. Making room in your body for this flame of life and light eternal. Opening your abdomen, that root chakra of survival, especially that second chakra of trying to control. Letting that flame come in and burn brightly. Not to consume the fear, but to allow the higher vibration to come into your body, and the uncertainty just dissolves. You are valuing life more. Remember, anything you're afraid of is because you want to live, not die, not be snuffed out, not be limited. You want to live and be free. Let this flame dance in you as a flame of freedom. I am free to create from the inside out right now. My body is a flame, alive, creative, in magic. And what if I allow this magic to take me forward in every moment, to be the innovator, the catalyst in the collective, to making the shift that this is all about into whole new ways of being, whole new systems being created in this world, because it starts on the inside and it starts with me. So, put that down. Just keep that flame burning brightly. Let it come up into your heart space. And then feel yourself in the next few minutes and the rest of your day and the whole week and forever changing the way you see your world and the people around you. It is your fear that is the enemy, not the people. It is your fear. And yes, the fear in them is real. But as you rise into that higher vibration of creation and wonder and magic, know that you are not attracting fear to you, so you are not attracting a virus or any unwanted situation. You are creating your life from the inside out. I'm so thrilled to be with you in this moment of creating collective creation together. This is what the world needs, and this is what we are doing now in order to make the shift that this is bringing about. I don't judge you, and please don't judge yourself for any fears you're having, any sense of uncertainty. It's absolutely normal, but we can do something to transform it right now. So, if you loved this meditation, if you love what you're hearing and you want more, this is your time to dive deeper. Deeper into connecting with your guidance, intuitive skills, getting your own sense of wisdom, love, support, and lots of ways in the next week starting April 2nd to April 9th. I'm doing an 8-day immersion to allow you to go deep and transform those fears, go deep into moving beyond these control issues that we've held for lifetimes so that you can be free to create in new ways and know that your guidance is completely with you, supporting you. Go to my website, that's the easiest thing, soulmastery.net. Look it up. And I'd love to have you join us for this time together. I've made it very affordable, so it's easy for anyone to take part. And if you have a problem with anything financially, time-wise, all of that, email me, let me know, and we'll work it out. We can find creative solutions always. That's my middle name. There's always a way through in creation. So I am with you in this time as we hunker down and find ways to shift into that place of wonder, magic, and creation. So much love to each one of you. So much understanding and blessing for all that we are and all that we are being. I appreciate you so much.